Hello, I'm SimzArt, an illustrator and comic book artist. In this video, I'm going to show you how I create my character design in Clip Studio Paint. This is the first of two videos, and for this one, we will see how to start working on a character design and how to set the page, what brushes to use, how to effectively use a color palette, and the difference between working with raster layers and vector layers. There is a lot to think about when a character is going to be created, but I selected some core points that I hope could give you a nice kickstart. One is to ask yourself, where is it going to be used? And answering this question allows us to make critical choices on the design complexity that we will reach. If we're working on an illustration, we may have the luxury of making an extremely complex character with lots of details. While working on a comic, maybe with a tight delivery schedule, designing a complex character could be a problem, so it would be better a cleaner, effective, and simpler design. Another important step is defining some core traits of the character personality. Answering some questions like, is it a good or bad character, or is this character calm or nervous, or how old is this character, can help immensely. An old character will have different stats compared to a young one. For example, a calm character will have a more relaxed pose and mannerism compared to a nervous one, and a bad character may have darker colors compared to a good character. But these are just some of the infinite possible questions you could ask yourself before even start drawing. Last but not least, references. Never sleep on this part of the process, because finding the right inspiration and reference material is very important. Not only could it turn a mild design into a perfectly executed one, but can also spark your creativity in ways that you didn't think of. Once we have a clear idea of where to start, let's fire up Clip Studio Paint and create a new document. Go to File, New, and select all the specifications for your page. I like to start with a large canvas at a resolution of 300 dpi. We can save a preset to quickly open new documents in the future with the same settings. I like to start with a pencil-like sketch. This gives me a feel like working on paper. In order to give the right pencil feel, I created several pencil custom brushes. After the sketch, depending on the final goal of the design, I may either clean the line art keeping it pencil-like or switch to an ink brush, if I need to make the character ready for an inked comic, for example. Finally, I color the character using the technique that I'll need for the project, but my favorite way is to use watercolors, and for this purpose, I made some watercolor brushes. You will find my brushes in the link down below in the description. Colors are important to give a distinctive look to the design. Even the most simple designs can give completely different vibes with just a color change. My favorite way to approach character colors is to start with a base color idea and then create a color palette that works with that color. Color palettes can have more or less contrast, use muted tones or pure colors. In this section, having a base understanding of the color theory may also help. Clip Studio provides two sections that I use all the time. The first is Color Set, where I like to save my color palettes for future uses, especially when working on comics. And the second is Color History, where Clip Studio stores records of the colors used every time we pick a new one. During the character design creation, being able to select the exact color is important for consistency. Vector or raster? There is so much to say about this choice, but I'll try to keep it simple. Using raster pictures feels natural to me, and I prefer it most of the time. A raster picture has a defined size in terms of pixel and can't be upscaled without losing quality. It also doesn't allow the use of some useful features that come with a vector layer. Working with vectors means that the element we put in the canvas don't have a specific size in pixels. What we see can be dynamically changed through the process according to necessity. For example, we can change a line thickness or color or spacing after we finish working on it. We can easily move single lines around or change their shape It's a powerful way of working and can come handy in many situations. At this point, you should be able to start your character design. In the next video, we'll see how to put together all these informations in a character design, draw it from different perspectives with ease, and other interesting tips. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, you can find more about my work on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. See you next time.